G'day. How do you identify opportunities at a time of crisis, like right now? Greetings from Bali. Just checked into the hotel, a pretty empty plane on the way over, and a fairly quiet airport here in Bali when I landed, as people are bunkering down, I guess, on the back of the coronavirus. And it's got me thinking about how can we identify opportunities at a time of crisis like this? And to me, there's three levels of opportunities that we can look at. The first level is those people that are immediately impacted and affected. So how do we help those people? What is the opportunity in servicing them? The opportunity there is, of course, medical in the case of coronavirus. So it's providing medicines, medical facilities, medical personnel. Now, that makes it a fairly limited scope because unless you're in the medical profession or the medical facilities profession, there's probably not a lot that you can do to help, and there's probably not a lot of opportunity there for you. The next level, though, gets a bit broader when we talk about how to prevent people being impacted or affected. So that's when we start talking about products like face masks or sanitizing hand washes and these kind of things. And that's an interesting example where you've seen the best and the worst of people. We've seen the people who are very mercenary about it, going out buying up the supplies of face masks and hand gels and then selling them at ridiculously marked up prices. But then we've also seen the good side of it, which is people going out buying up those same products and then offering them to emergency services personnel for free. So, to me, this is not about identifying just a commercial opportunity or an altruistic opportunity. It's just identifying the opportunity. What you choose to do with that opportunity is kind of up to you. The third level of opportunity, I think, is where the much bigger opportunity comes in, is when you look at how the behavior has changed as a result of the crisis. So in the case of the coronavirus crisis, the change in behavior is people are staying indoors because we're being told to avoid contact with people who might be infected. We don't know who might be infected. And so as a result, we tend to stay indoors. And so that touches on an idea that I mentioned a couple of days ago, this opportunity of helping people do X at home. If you can help people do anything in their home, then there's probably going to be a potential for a business there. And in the case of my business, which is spas in hotels, we're seeing that people are less likely to come on down to the spa for a treatment because they want to avoid that close contact with people. Now, in our case, maybe offering treatments in the guest room is more likely to get a response than offering treatments in the spa, because the perception is in my hotel room, I can control the environment, I'm less likely to be infected or impacted by other people. Don't know if that's necessarily true or not, but I think the perception is certainly there. So I think identifying the broader opportunity in terms of the change in behavior can get really, really interesting. So that to me are the three different levels of opportunities in the time of a crisis. It's those that are immediately impacted. It's helping those people, helping other people avoid being impacted and affected. And the third opportunity is looking at the change in behavior and seeing what goods and services and products that you can offer to those people in their changing behavior mode that might help them service another need. So there are, I think, the opportunities. And even if you're in a market that's not currently being impacted by the coronavirus, God's good graces, you won't be. But there's always another crisis around the corner, whether it's a tsunami or a bushfire or an earthquake. There's always crises around us. And I think the better we can look at identifying opportunities in a time of crisis, the better we're able to look at applying that to our business and hopefully either insulate ourselves from the impact of it or perhaps identify other ways, other avenues that we can maybe go as a result of the crisis. Alrighty, that is it for today. I do thank you for your time, and I will be back again tomorrow. Stay safe.